Kentucky lawmakers are pushing a bill they say is about parental rights and freedom of speech. Others call it the Erase Trans Kids Bill. WCPO 9 News reporter Anna Azalian is in studio with me tonight. Anna, this is in response to one specific part of that bill.
Yeah, Tanya, there are a few different things that are in Senate Bill 150, but this name is a direct response to one portion, which doesn't say teachers and students can't use a student's preferred pronouns, but it does allow them to use the pronouns assigned to a student at birth instead.
I was one of those children whose mental health would have been harmed by this bill.
Mason Chernosky is a transgender man. He says when he was in school, he hadn't come out to his parents.
They were very religious and they did not support the LGBTQ lifestyle, as they put it.
But at school, things were different.
It was so nice to have one place where I could just be myself.
Under this bill, he says his mental health would have taken a hit. The executive director of the Fairness Campaign says the bill could be dangerous for trans kids, especially when considering the numbers.
1 in 5 transgender youth have not just seriously considered, but have attempted suicide in the past year.
The bill also bans education leaders from recommending how to approach pronouns. The sponsor of the bill, Senator Max Wise, says this issue is about the First Amendment.
Protecting the freedom of speech rights of staff and students by not forcing them to use non-conforming pronouns requested by other students. The purpose of this bill is to ensure parental communication, inspection, and authorization.
This is where another part of the bill comes in. It requires schools to notify parents about their child requesting mental or physical health services. There's an exception if parents have a history of or are suspected of abuse. Chernosky says even without this bill, when he was in school, he felt like he couldn't ask for these services.
I was terrified that someone at my school was going to tell my parents, especially the teachers.
In Wise's opinion, parents should be involved in these things.
These are all topics and discussions that parents need to be aware of, always in the upbringing of their children.
And one other part of the bill requires schools to give advance notice to parents about lessons on human sexuality. Parents would be able to see the curriculum and opt out if they want to. And after an 11-1 vote in the Senate Education Committee, this bill is now being considered by the full Senate. Tanya.